Imagine this. You spend days, maybe weeks, dedicating yourself to an epic video. The footage is flawless, the editing is Hollywood-worthy, the soundtrack gives you chills. You post it, and nothing. YouTube seems to ignore your work, and the growth you dream of never happens. Why? Because the battle for attention doesn't start at the play button. It starts here with a thumbnail. What if I told you there's a secret formula used by YouTube's giants that can turn your thumbnail from a mere detail into a click magnet? Forget the generic tips. Today, we're diving into the psychology, design, and strategy behind the thumbnails that the 2025 algorithm begs to feature. Get ready, because what you're about to learn can change your channel's game forever. Segment 1. The Fatal Flaw and the Obsessive Priority. Most creators make a monumental mistake. They treat the thumbnail as an afterthought, something to do if there's time. They film, edit, script, and only at the very end do they think, oh, I need a thumbnail. Wrong. The true masters of YouTube see the thumbnail as a starting point and the finish line of the entire process. That's right. Imagine dedicating days, maybe a whole week, solely to your thumbnail. Crazy? No. It's genius. Think of it this way. The thumbnail is responsible for half of your video's success. Yes, 50%. The video content keeps the viewer watching, but the thumbnail brings them in. Therefore, the golden rule is start and finish your thumbnail before you even think about filming the video. It's your map, your guide, your beacon. Don't treat it as an afterthought. Treat it as the main star. Segment 2. Unleashing Click Psychology. The Curiosity Formula. Now that we understand the importance, let's unlock what truly makes someone click. Psychology. 80% of a thumbnail's success isn't design. It's the art of activating curiosity. We want to create a curiosity gap. That small difference between what your viewer knows and what they desperately want to know. There are 5 extremely powerful triggers to exploit this gap. Pay attention, because these are pure gold. Trigger 1. The moment before the reveal. First, the moment. Don't show the climax. Show the instant before it. That look of shock, the pre-explosion tension. This makes the brain ask, what happened to lead up to this? It's like a movie trailer. Trigger 2. The seed of the story. Second, the story. Create a visual narrative, an intriguing situation, a mysterious object. The thumbnail must be the first act of a play, making it clear there's a journey to uncover. It asks, what's the plot here? Trigger 3. The hypnotizing result. Third, the result. Show the after, the goal achieved, the epic transformation. A sculpted physique, a mastered skill, a finished work of art. The viewer will want to know, how the heck did they do that? Trigger 4. The epic transformation. Fourth, the transformation. Here you show the before and after side by side, a dilapidated house and a luxurious mansion, a tired face and a rejuvenated one. Curiosity is sparked by the question, what was the process for this radical change? Trigger 5. The unexpected novelty. And the fifth trigger, novelty. Use the unexpected, the unseen, the bizarre. Combine familiar elements in shocking or surprising ways. This forces the viewer to stop and think, that's different. I need to know what that is. It's the key to breaking patterns and generating that impulsive click. Segment 3. Catalyzing Design. The anatomy of a powerful thumbnail with the psychology in mind. Let's move to design. Good design is one that conveys your main idea in under 2 seconds. No detours, no distractions. Think about 3 pillars. Pillar 1. Strategic content. First, content. Everything in your thumbnail must serve the curiosity gap. Nothing more. Think about the focal point, the hero of your thumbnail, the element that generates the most curiosity, and supporting elements which provide context or amplify the intrigue. Less is more. Remove anything that doesn't contribute directly. Pillar 2. Hypnotizing composition. Second, composition. This is how you arrange those elements. Layouts can be symmetric, centered focused, or asymmetric rule of thirds, but the key is hierarchy. Your focal point should always be dominant. Use scale, blur, and depth, so nothing steals the spotlight from your visual hero. And text, only use it if it's absolutely additive. A maximum of 5 words, clear and legible sans serif fonts, with outlines or shadows that make them pop off the screen. Remember, YouTube is a visual playground. Pillar 3. Contrast that jumps out third. Contrast. This is what makes your thumbnail jump off the screen. Use luminosity, contrast light against dark and saturation. Contrast vibrant colors against neutral tones to highlight your focal point. Complementary colors are also your friends. And most importantly, look at your competition. If everyone uses loud colors, try something more minimalist and elegant. If everyone is serious, use a touch of humor. Be the opposite to stand out. Segment 4. The Success Lab. Test, analyze, win. Now, the part that separates amateurs from pros, analysis. It's not enough to create. You have to test and optimize. And for that, we have 3 fire tests. Test 1. Absolute clarity first. The clarity test. Your thumbnail must be understandable at the smallest possible size. Think of YouTube's suggested videos panel. If it doesn't make sense there, it's failing its purpose. Test 2. The distraction challenge. Second, the contrast test. Open YouTube in your niche. Does your thumbnail stand out? Does it make you stop scrolling? If it blends in with the others, it has failed. Test 3. The glance test. Third, the glance test. Show your thumbnail to someone for only 2 seconds, then ask, "What did you see? What's the main idea?" If they don't grasp the essential point, go back to the drawing board. The YouTube millionaire's secret: variations and continuous optimization. And here is the secret that very few share, but the giants use extensively. Never have just one thumbnail. Create 3 variations, 1 primary and 2 backups. Why? Because YouTube gives you feedback. If your video doesn't perform well in the first few hours, low views, low CTR, don't hesitate. Swap your main thumbnail with one of the backup variations. An image adjustment can revive a dying video. This is active optimization. It's data intelligence. It's what makes the difference between a forgotten video and a viral one. Don't play YouTube's game passively. Be a strategist. So, are you ready to stop being ignored and start dominating YouTube? Apply these strategies. Invest in your thumbnail. Understand the psychology. Refine the design. And test relentlessly. The 2025 algorithm is waiting for your creations. Go out there and conquer. If this video helped you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more growth tips, and share it with other creators. Which of these tips will you apply first? Let me know in the comments.